Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kay and thank you for joining me today. So in this video I'm hoping to show you how I'm going to colour a background page, and I'm going to use my liquid mask or masking liquid or masking fluid, all mean the same thing, and I'm going to show you how I use it with my and I've only just started to use it, so I'm no expert at all with these silicone tipped brushes. And there was, I think, one or two of you who asked if I would show you how I use these silicone brushes. So I'm going to start off with that. Now, it's not going to be a full colour along because unfortunately I simply just don't have the time. I'm just so busy at the moment. And I just thought if I can show you a little bit, at least that's better than nothing. And I've chosen this double page. Now, this may not get done for November, but if it doesn't, it doesn't, and I can just carry on with it in December because it is quite a wintry page. There's a lot going on here. Now, a few of you in the past have asked me how would you colour the Zentangly bits, like all of these bits up here. I think they're called Zentangly bits. And then there's this thing here in the middle. I'm not quite sure what that is, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I think I'll probably just make it look like, I don't know, some sort of structure with blues and purples, because that's what I really want to use on this page. I want to use lots of cool colours, blues, purples, greens as well, but mainly blues and purples is what I really want to focus on, and greys as well, you know. So let's just get started and then I can talk through it, can't I? So I've given this a good shake, and I'm going to, the rest of the video, I mean this first bit is me talking through some bits just because I'm going to show you this masking fluid bit, and I'm just going to put some paper behind here. Now I'll only show you on, I'm only going to demonstrate some of the bits of me using this, and then I'll do the rest off camera because there will be a lot to add to this video. So yeah, all I'm going to do is get my silicone tipped brush, and they come in different shapes, and then just sort of put it onto the, where I don't want my colour to go onto, and so to remain white. Now what was I going to say? Can't remember. What was I going to say? Now I'm only going around the edges because I think I'm actually not going to use watercolour. I'm going to use my gel crayons because I've got some nice colours in those, and I don't want to, because this is quite a big background area, I don't want it to warp as much. So that's the idea behind that. Can you see? Right, you can. I'll just bring you a little bit in. So you can see I'm being quite generous with the masking fluid. And I'm going to leave it, once I've done the bits and bobs, once I've gone over all the areas, I'm going to leave it for a day to just, well, not a day actually. I'm going to leave it, I mean it dries quite quickly to be fair, but before I take it off with the mask away thing, which I'll show you hopefully, I'm going to leave it before I start using the mask away. I'm going to leave it for at least a day, I think, just to make sure that I don't ruin the paper. So yeah, I'm just going on the edges really, you know, where I don't want colour, because I think I'll be quite careful. I will be showing you all of those bits as well. So yeah, that's all I do. So it's quite straightforward. There are different tips available for you to, you know, go in fine areas, but I'm just going around the areas that are close to the bit where I'm going to add colour, the background, so that I don't add colour to the bits I don't want. So just on the edges really. Like that. You can get these silicone brushes from most art shops, but also from Amazon, and they're not that expensive, fortunately. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to go around all these bits that are next to the background. Now these bits here, I'm going to go over anyway, as in I'm not going to put masking fluid on them, because, you know, I'm going to use like an opaque medium, like a gel pen, to go over them. I will probably go over things like this though, like just the centre, but not the other little bits, because like I said, I'll use gel pen for that. So yeah, I'm going to do the masking fluid, the rest of the masking fluid off camera, so see you in a bit. Hi guys, as you can see, I have basically finished putting the masking fluid. I think it's dry. It looks quite shiny, but I think it's meant to look like that when it's dry anyway. So I've put the masking fluid all around the edges of the bits that I don't want to get colour on. And now I'm going to put some gel crayons. So these are my gel crayons. And I've chosen sort of light blue, light purple colours. And the ones that I have chosen to use, so I've got a few from this set here, which is called Silky Crayons by Himi. They have some really nice colours in there, so I do use them on occasion. And then I've got a couple of these ones, which are the King Art crayons. And then I've just scribbled them on here, which is the Caran d'Ache palette. And then I'm just going to use these brushes here to apply it. Now I'm going to show you a little bit as I did it, you know, earlier, and then I'll do the rest off camera. So I'm going to start off with the lightest colour here, and then just pop that in just where I can. Now this would mean I have to apply, just have stuff falling around, but anyway, let me just, quite a lot of that I probably need. And then I just scribble it on. I'm just going to show you a section, and then you hopefully get the idea. So yeah, just over the actual bit, and then I always start with the lightest colour. Scribble some more on. Like I said, I didn't want to use watercolour because I didn't want to warp the paper, because it's such a big area. If it was a smaller area, then I would have used watercolour then, but it's, I just think I'll do, should I do 1/2 of the page? Let me think, should I? Yeah, I think 1/2 of the page might be the way to go. Just a little bit more. That's it, that's the background colour. And then now I think I'm going to add a little bit of this lightish blue. I think that is that one, which again is another Himi colour. So put that away there, and I'll take that one with me out. So I'm going to just, let's see, I think I will have bluer colour down here. Oops, maybe if I was on camera it might actually help. So a little bit of the blue there. You might not be able to tell so obviously because the colours are quite light. So a little bit of a blue at the bottom there. And then at the top I think I'm going to have a little bit of this purple. So yeah, just at the top near where these so I'm just putting it in some areas, and I've left a few little gaps here rather than all the way across. I'm not putting the purple all the way across, just missing a bit here. Can you see? It's there to basically add a little bit of variation. I want it to have the feeling of being really, really cold. Right, so next colour is this little bit of this, I don't know what to describe that out. It's like, it's this one actually, I think. It is violet, it says violet, so yeah, a little bit of that. Just here in the centre, to add a little bit of variation. I don't want to include too many different colours, but let's have, that's it. Okay, and then I just wipe off, I've got a bit of scrap paper here, and I just wipe off as much as I can the previous colour. Sometimes I don't even do that. And then I've got this middle colour here, which again, let's just add a little bit, sorry, was off the camera there, just a little bit here. That's it. So quite quick and easy. A little bit blue back up here as well. Right, I'm going to do the other bit off camera, similar to this. I'm just going to come out a bit so you can see. So that's what it's looking like. And I'm going to do this side, and then I'll come back and see what it looks like, and we'll have a look. Okay, that's what the background looks like now. And now I am going to, I think that's good enough. Yeah, because the thing is with gel crayon, I found that if I add more than say 2 layers, 2 or 3 layers, let's call it, it doesn't, the paper can't take any more of it on, and it just sits on top, and obviously that's not what I want. Now once, I mean, this is, it doesn't feel that different, and then with time it actually, you know, it doesn't come off. You got a little bit that comes off, but not a lot. So if you use, say, paper between your pages, it should be okay, and it shouldn't really transfer. I've not seen it like transferring on my previous pages. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Mask Away by Frisk and just start removing the mask. So yeah, I think I didn't leave it a day. I was gonna, but then I thought if I try a little bit like now, and if it works and it comes off quite easily, then whoops, fair enough. So I'll just continue. I don't want to mess the paper up, but yeah, this works quite well. So I hope you can see, provided I'm on camera. Take it off. So what are you guys colouring at the moment? Do let me know in the comments. I just wanted to colour a wintry scene, and I thought this looks like an awesome one. I'd already done that colour along with the lion, and I didn't want to do another one straight away in that book, even though some of you said, will you do another colour along in that book? I thought I will at some point, but I just thought I'll do this something a little bit different. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the masking fluid off now that it's dried, and then we'll go back to the rest of the background. So see you in a bit. Okay, so I have finished with taking off all the masking fluid with the Mask Away. Now, I did have some things going wrong here. Most of it was absolutely fine, but some of the paper came off here along with the masking fluid. So I've just put the line in again with my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen. So I have to be rather careful there. It's not like there's no hole in the paper, but yes, some did. Some paper came up there, and some paper came up here on this top of this tree, which I'm not too pleased about, but I'm going to have to be extra careful there. So hopefully I can pretty much hide that anyway, because I'll be using pencil on these. So I'll just have to be careful in how I put pencil on there. But the rest of it seems okay to me. So the rest of it came off quite easily. So I'm quite happy with it, the way it looks right now. So I thought, rather than make this a super long video for me anyway, I will finish here. So yeah, at least I've demonstrated and satisfied a request from one or two of you, because you asked if I would show how I apply the masking fluid with the, what do we call them, these silicone brushes. And I've also shown a little background using some gel crayons, which, you know, I quite enjoy using. So in part 2, I'm going to do this stuff here, I think. I'm not decided what I want to do on them. They do look a little bit discoloured from the, I don't know if you can tell, but they do look a little bit discoloured from the masking fluid. Not a lot, because I mean, whatever I use on there will cover it up quite easily, because it's quite faint. And I'll do these bits as well in the sky, and then that will be my background. So yeah, a 2-part background series. So I hope you don't mind that I'm going to do it like that. It just works better for me. So until next time, guys, take care. Happy colouring. Bye.